Pleasant Island, the Republic of Nauru is a small oval-shaped island in the Western Pacific Ocean, located 42 kilometers south of the equator. Covering just 21 square kilometers, it is the world's smallest island nation with a total population of approximately 10,000 people. One of the 3 great phosphate rock islands in the Pacific, Nauru boasted the second highest GDP in the world. A century of mining has stripped and devastated 4/5 of the total land area, leaving behind a barren terrain of jagged, prehistoric coral pinnacles. Limited natural resources means that Nauru imports well over 90% of its foodstuffs and other basic goods, including diesel, the majority of which is used for power generation. Although all Nauruans have access to power generation is completely reliant on diesel fuel. As the world's concerns about climate change rises, Nauru is playing its part in the abatement of greenhouse gas emissions. The Nauru Utilities Corporation, Nauru's sole energy provider, has the challenge in addressing this task. A small island nation with very little natural resources at its disposal, NUC is utilizing 2 tools in its quest: the development of solar energy projects and the education of local communities.
Fuel is the main source for power generation on Nauru. Last year we imported about 6 million liters, and out of that about 89% of that fuel is diesel, and 2/3 of it is directed towards power generation. In terms of our dependency, we are entirely reliant on diesel. We have a few renewable energy projects, but not significant enough to substitute for the fuel. So, because of this dependency, fuel cost is quite a burden to government, and we also get assistance from Australia and Japan in terms of sustaining the power supply for the island and providing fuel. We've embarked on a few programs. One is improving fuel efficiency at the power station. 2, we've looked at solar and wind potentials. 3, we have rolled out education and awareness programs on the island. So that people also contribute to improving energy efficiency across the island.
One of the solar projects which the Nauru Utilities Corporation uses and maintains is the 40 kilowatt grid connected PV system installed on the north and south roofs of Nauru College.
At the college we go there every beginning of the month and we collect the data from the Sunny web box, and then analyze the data and to produce Excel sheets of the results and how much it's been saving and how much it's been producing. Through the project at the Nauru College, the solar PV system is producing about 4,500 kilowatts a month. Savings in fuel is about 1,350 liters per month, so it has a lot of savings of diesel. At the moment it's the only solar grid connected on the island. It's been going really well. There hasn't been that much complications, and it's proven really viable. And through this project we're looking into putting more solar grid connected to meet the national target of 50% renewable by 2015.
Well, solar projects probably high capital. They're very high capital at the start of the project, but in the long run, they're probably because they don't use battery. They're connected to the grid. They reduce the fossil fuel emissions from the normal diesel generators that burn the diesel.
Standalone solar systems have also been installed around the island thanks to funding from the Taiwan government. Solar street lamps offer light for nighttime traffic, while other standalones help supply power during the outages.
We had these solar lights installed 4 months, 5 months ago. I think it provides good, fair vision at night. It's all right for the people. They're finding it helpful. They can see clearly, especially when power's off, and they see their surrounding.
Some of the other projects we have are solar standalone systems. They've been provided for by the Taiwan government. It helps with the power outages. There's about 60 of the standalone systems, and yeah, there's been a lot of really good feedbacks from them, and the locals are looking into having more of them installed in their households.
I think in terms of environment, Nauruans, I think they're more confident on the renewable energy, and it helps, saving their power, electricity power. And I think they're benefiting with these solar systems.
Solar is also being used to provide another one of life's necessities: water. Constant power outages made accessing underground water supplies challenging for islanders. Solar water pumps therefore provide a clean and cheap answer to enable islanders consistent access to water.
Solar water pumps, they've been donated by government of Japan, and before the locals used to just use buckets to get their water, but now it's much more easier. They just use that solar water pumps that pumps the water from the deep underground wells and into the tanks, and then the locals can just come and just turn the tap and then fill up their water for their home use.
Because water shortage is one of the problems here in Nauru, and the more we have this, it creates a supportive environment. The supply of water, the availability of water, it helps. Especially if the electricity power is off, people depend on the solar water, and other districts, it's really working effectively. People are finding it very progressive.
Water supply in Nauru is an ongoing issue, as rainfall is highly variable. So a project established under PACC provides a way to filter water which is safe to drink during times of drought.
These here are my solar water purification systems. These systems, they purify our highly contaminated groundwater through condensation. We're going to use that for drinking water. These solar panels are quite convenient because of that high cost and maintenance. So as you can see, they require low maintenance. They utilize about 20 to 40 liters a day on a 33 degree, with 33 degrees of heat sunlight. So yeah, with most households, they'll be able to upkeep and maintain easily these type of solar panels.
While solar energy helps decrease the high consumption and costs of fossil fuels, its effect is minimal when considering the high use of electrical appliances on island. In recognizing this, the NUC has used education and awareness campaigns in the community to combat Nauru's heavy reliance on fossil fuels.
Examples to do with fossil burning fuels. Gas, such as?
We've had a number of awareness campaigns in the community. We've put out CFLs, light bulb. We've run workshops for community participants on energy auditing in their own houses. We've rolled out competitions for schools where students and pupils are required to write essays and come up with all sorts of ideas about how to save energy.
We know about climate change, that Earth is getting hotter, the ice cap is getting melted, people are burning fossil fuel, using gases at home.
Solar projects are helping Nauru to combat its high dependence on fossil fuels, as well as illustrating its commitment to abating greenhouse gas emissions. Nauru's target of 50% energy from renewable resources by 2015 is the nation's step towards a sustainable future.
Even though Nauru has a very low carbon emission, but we still want to promote it to the bigger countries, developed countries, that we want to walk the talk.
In future, we think that this may be the way to go, because we agree with government that the cost of fuel is quite significant, and it's becoming unaffordable. And if we're looking at a cleaner and better environment, we need to move in the direction of renewable energy. And I think it's a good cause, and I think the island will benefit from it, and if not the region as a whole.